how are you today? Welcome back. We're going to be doing lesson 7 of our AAR, all about reading book, okay? So we're going to jump right in. Today we're going to be reading a story. Most of you guys who have met with me have already read it once, so you kind of know what it's about. But we're going to get ready and read it again and answer some questions and think about it a little different, okay? So when we read a story, I've mentioned this to you before, but we don't want to just read the words. There's no point of just reading words. We want to actually learn something from it or have fun with it or something. There's a point of reading it, and it's so that we understand something, okay? Not just reading words on a page. So when we're reading a story, one of the things we want to think about is, what is the setting? And when we think about what the setting is, it allows us to start to put a picture in our mind of what we're reading about, and that helps us understand it better. So when you read a story, the first thing you're going to do is think about the setting. Where is this happening? Where is this taking place? And what's going on in this story? And as you think about it and you picture it in your mind, you can kind of play out what you're reading like a movie, like you can see it in your head. And it helps you have more adventures. It makes reading so much more fun and exciting. So today I want you to think about the setting and the characters and what's happening. And one of the things we're going to learn about in this story is a type of chicken. And I built it for you here. We're going to break it up. Remember, we find our two vowels. We break it up. Boop. So we're going to read this brand new word that's very strange and that we're not used to. If we break it up, we see it all together. It's like, what in the world are you talking about? But if we break it up, we can read this now much easier. So it's bantam. Bantam. Okay? A bantam. A bantam. And then the other word is chicken. So let's look that one up. Chick. See how there's those two sounds, those two sound blends? We put them together. We could go ch, k, in. That doesn't work very well. These are blended together. So CH blended together is ch, and CK blended together is k. Okay? They make one sound. So we have these two sounds here. It's ch, ick, ch, ick, chick, and then in. Okay? Chicken. So we have a bantam chicken is what we're going to read about. I want you guys to build these words with your tiles, okay? As we build words and we get used to, you'll have to do it twice because you need the N for the bantam, I think. Let's see. I bet you have two N's in there somewhere. I might have lost my second N because I can't find it, but build these two words. Bantam chicken. And as you build words, you guys, and you're moving things, it helps your brain learn it, okay? So build them, use your tiles as much as you can. That will help you be a better learner and helps your brain learn what you're learning better, okay? So chicken, bantam chicken, that's what we're going to be reading about. That's our hint. A bantam chicken is interesting because, first of all, bantam chickens are easy to train. People like them. They'll have them as pets because they're easy to train and they're kind of funny and they look really funny. They have like a feather. I'm going to show you this picture again. This is a bantam chicken. See how they have that like feather crown and they have fluffy feather fluffy tail feathers. Bantam chickens are kind of cool. So they can do cool tricks and they look really special. So some people will use them as a pet. This story is going to be talking about a bantam chicken. Another thing we're going to learn about in this story is a mascot. And a mascot is something that represents. So like at our school, the dolphin is our mascot. Okay. So in our story, we have some kids who are looking for their mascot. What I want you to do first is, as always, you're going to have reviewed all your flashcards, all your sounds, and your new words. So you should have your flashcards of words. Go through them. Make sure you can read them really well. And then go through this page and just practice reading them because you're going to see them in your story. So if you practice them now and you can read these different phrases, it'll make your reading so much more fluent, which means it'll sound like you're you're talking instead of reading kind of choppy. So practice your words and your phrases beforehand, okay? And then we're going to jump into the story. And each of you guys should have this story. But I'm going to read it with you here on my video, and I'm going to read it kind of fast, okay? I'm going to read it like you'd read a story. You guys will start out kind of slow, but I want you to read it all week so you can try to get your reading to sound like you're talking, or like how I'm going to read it to you, okay? Now, when we read, like I said, try to picture in your mind. You can use our pictures to give you hints of what things look like, but also use your imagination. Your imagination will help you a lot with making reading much more exciting and interesting. All right, so our story is called The Bantam Spy Club. And let's think about that. That's interesting, a spy club. So we all know what a spy is, right? It's somebody who like goes out and finds cool new information. They might wear special spy clothes, maybe a spy hat. Look here. She kind of looks like a detective. She looks a little like she's interesting person. See how she has a spy pin? Spies probably wouldn't have a spy pin on their shirt though, right? Because spies are secrets. So that's kind of silly. But think about like, what do you imagine a spy looks like in your mind? Okay. So this is a spy club of kids. All right. I am Ellen and this is Dennis. We are in the Bantam Spy Club. We have a big problem. All stories have to have a problems or something, okay, to make it interesting, right? So let's find out what their problem is. The club mascot, the Bantam chicken, is lost. Oh no. Wouldn't it be cool if our school had a dolphin in our school that we could lose? We wouldn't want to lose it, but that would be interesting if we had a dolphin. All right, we are upset. They are not happy about it. We think the Muskrat Club has him. Can you help us? Can you be a spy? Can you run fast? Can you be sly? Can we trust you? If you said yes, grab this spy hat and let's get set to go. Okay. We intend to get this Bantam chicken back. We have a plan. The plan is on this napkin in my hand. Dennis will flap and cluck and quack. Okay. They have like a treasure, like a map on their napkin. Sit still until Dennis quacks. Then run. Go to the wigwam of the Muskrat Club. See this wigwam? It's like a tent. Grab the Bantam chicken. Tuck him in your hat, in your spy hat. Then run back to us. Be quick. Run as fast as you can. Go, run, run. Can you see that down there? Ooh. You got the Bantam chicken back from the Muskrat Club. You are the best spy. This spy pin is just for you. Oh, now you can have a spy pin to tell everybody that you're a spy. So you're not a secret. That's funny. All right. Look at all these questions that's asked in the story. Why do you think she asks all these questions? They want to know about you, right? For this book, they're trying to ask the person reading all these questions. Questions are good, and they help us figure out. And here in this story, they would help this little girl. They would help Ellen figure out if you, as a person that she's talking to, is ready to be a spy. But questions also can help tell us about stories. So we might ask ourselves questions about the story. So that's going to lead us to what we're going to do next. So now what you're going to do next is you're going to pause me potentially. If you don't have this written out, I got to find mine. Here it is. There's a sheet of paper that has all of these cards, and they're on one piece of paper. You're going to need to cut them out, and we're going to make a little spy pad. So you can pause me if it's not cut up already, okay? Once you come back, we're going to do our next part of our video. All right. So now that you're back and it's all cut up, you can staple the edges or you could just lay them out. You can make like a little book. And here you would write, I am your name. Okay. And then we're going to ask what? What are we going to ask? What was stolen? Do you remember? What was stolen in our story? You can circle. Was it socks that were stolen or was it the Bantam chicken? These are questions that I want you guys to ask. You will ask these questions a lot in life. These are questions that help give you more information. When you read, think about, what did I just read? Okay. Who am I reading about? Who is my characters? What are the things? What am I thinking about in this? So here we're going to figure out, who do they think stole the mascot? Is it the Muskrat Club or somebody in their own? Okay. Where did this take place? Where did the story take place? And here we have books, but we also have here, look, this is where they think that the mascot was taken. They put it on their napkin, remember? They wrote a map. And then we have when. When did you run when you saw a dog? What did the person do that gave you the signal to run? Remember, they quacked? And then how? How? That's a question we want to ask a lot. How did you carry the bantam chicken back in this story? But in other stories, you could ask yourself, how? How did these things happen? What happened in the story and what went on, okay? So here, how, you carried them back in your hat. Circle that one. And then why? Why am I the best spy, or why I'm not the best spy? So you would choose here, and remember from your story, think back, were you the best spy? Because you got the chicken back, right? In our story, that was what made somebody the best spy. All right, so this is a little book. It might be super easy for you, but just go through, circle the one that's correct, make yourself a little book asking those 5 questions. But I want this to help you remember. This little book is like a way to help yourself remember the questions you want to ask while you're reading through your story. Who, what, who, where, when, how, and why are these things happening? And as you ask yourself those questions when you're reading, it'll help you stop and think about what you're reading, and then you can learn more from it, okay? That's really important, that you're learning from your reading, that you're learning something new, okay? Asking questions like that allow you to think more about what you're reading and get something out of it. Okay, so once you are done with that part of that book, I want you to, first of all, you can give yourself a sticker, for you are now on lesson 7. You have completed it. Give yourself a sticker on your progress chart. And then I want you to go through your words again. Go through your word. You're going to do your words twice, and then pick a book to read and practice your reading, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.